On NBC and NBC's game show, That's My Jam. It's Mr. Jimmy Fallon.
Oh, hey there. You made it. Welcome to the Universal Studio Tour.
Sudden tram movements, fire effects, water effects. You'll want to have your cameras out for great photo opportunities, but you do have the possibility of getting wet if you are sitting in a blue seat. So, watch out. Do not use selfie sticks while you are on board. This is the only place in the entire world where you can go directly from a theme park into a real working television and movie studio. You're seeing a few movie posters on the left and right. They represent just a few of the over 8,000 movie titles that Universal has released over the last 100 years. Universal got its start in 1912. We were founded on the East Coast. We started in New York City. We moved to the West just a couple years after that, officially opening the game that was going on in that area a little bit later. For right now, we're heading back to the jungle. We're going to be visiting King Kong, Skull Island, 360 3D. I would get those 3D glasses ready, secure any loose belongings, and remain in your seats as we return to Skull Island.
Okay, glasses on, everybody. We're back at Skull Island. Ladies and gentlemen, King Kong 360 3D. That was one of the largest and most intense 3D experiences on the planet. Hang on to those 3D glasses for now. We will use them. Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. There's something missing from that gyrosphere that you might remember from those films. It's the glass, the sphere. You know what makes it a gyrosphere? Truthfully, all of that glass was done with visual effects, done with CGI, computer-generated imagery. Glass can cause a lot of problems with reflections and all. They just decided, forget it. Do it with visual effects and no one's going to be able to tell the difference. Well, speaking of Jurassic, why don't we take you back to that jungle island off the coast of Costa Rica? Welcome to Jurassic Park.
Made out of plywood. We have the props and dinosaurs still stored out here in case you might need them for future filming. You never know where some of those dinosaurs might show up. Sorry about that, folks.
We had no idea that was about to happen. No idea at all. But hey, speaking of water effects, or weather effects that are used in movies like Jurassic Park, weather can help us set the right mood, the right tone for a specific scene. That can be a problem here in sunny. We'll get all of the effects turned on for you. Mainly the water effect should start. There we go. Got some water flowing here on your left-hand side. They got the sound effects turned off for some upcoming production, I believe. But we're seeing the rain effects. That's the most important part. It's easy to create rain in Old Mexico when you have sprinklers hooked to the top of the telephone poles. Shoots the water into the air, just falls back down to earth naturally. We try and use a bigger raindrop than normal, so it has the best chance to appear on screen. You can be watching a sporting event, a football game. The announcers will talk about how it's raining on the field. But on TV, it can be hard to see that rain appear. We want to make sure it shows up. So we use big raindrops. Oh no, we might have left the water on for too long. We've got a bunch of it headed right for the tram. Ladies and gentlemen, that flash flood was just the result of releasing thousands of gallons of water from up there at the top of the hill. We'll show you how that flood looks on camera, used for the movie Big Fat Liar, starring Frankie Muniz, Amanda Bynes, and Paul Giamatti. The Star Wagons, these are the trailers that I was talking about. I quickly mentioned that on the front lot. We used bungalows back in the day. Back when you used to be a little bit more of a permanent resident, when you worked for a movie company. The stars, the contracts, they used to work differently back in the day. Nowadays, it's easy for all these folks to have wagons. Look to the left and right. We got a bunch of stuff happening here on both sides of us. And this is definitely an active area. Definitely an active area with some real folks getting ready for their next feature film. You should check out the one that's currently available. X is currently available. Pearl is also part of it as well. Pearl, X, new one, Maxine, with 3 X's. Maxine with 3 X's. They got the Metro sets in use. They've got 6 Points Texas in use. Or at least they're preparing the area. One of the two. Maybe they're scouting it. Maybe they're checking it out. They're saying, yes, this looks perfect. We've got a lot of old vehicles here on the lot today, which are definitely probably a telling sign. Here's the thing, too, when it comes to these productions. When it's an indie...
The Invisible Man, it's a classic. It's just brilliant. That Frankenstein image, flathead, it's one of the great icons of the world.
That to me was like the essence of the universe. I was just mesmerized by it.
Boris Karloff, Lon Chaney.
I remember the original Universal Studios Mummy movie really scaring me.
They're still ringing on memories now. I love them.
Guys like Frankenstein, Dracula, the Wolfman, the Invisible Man, the Mummy. They love to film their angry villagers scenes, among others, here in our Little Europe sets. These sets don't last just based on their historical value alone. We need to be able to use them again and again in the future. Little Europe has also been used on an NBC series called The Good Place, starring Ted Danson and Kristen Bell. It played the afterlife for that series. Let's take a look at what The Good Place looks like on screen.
You, Eleanor Shellstrop, are dead.
Cool.
Soundstage that is all set up, one that's all ready to go. Soundstage 50 is dressed as a subway station, specifically a San Francisco station right now. It would be easy to change the location. All you got to do is change the maps on the walls, some of the exit signs. You can make it any station you want to film in. This would be a great time for me to talk to you guys about continuity, how it's very important that we... Nothing to worry about, folks, just a little earthquake. We get this all the time here in California. Okay, this might be more than a little earthquake. Everyone, remain calm. Stay in your seats. What's happening there on the left? Let me know. Bye for me.
Let me out, let me out. Oh no, let me in, let me in, let me in, let me in. You guys just experienced earthquake. Okay, what? That was an 8.3 on the Richter scale. That same subway station was used for a TV episode of Bones. Let's see how that scene ended up. Looks like that fin is swimming over towards our diver. Hey, that's Tomas out there. Tomas, swim back towards the police boat. Get out of the water, Tomas. He's not listening to me. You all right, buddy? Say something. Oh, guys, it looks like Tomas, he's no mas. Sure had a lot of guts to be out there. Okay, stay in your seats. We're gonna pull forward. We're gonna pull up and we're gonna protect ourselves. We're gonna pull up and hide behind these flammable gasoline tanks. Yeah. Everyone knows gas is a great thing to hide behind, especially when danger is looming. So I'm sure that we'll be safe here. Oh, I think the shark got a hold of the bait that was tied to that yellow buoy. So far, so good. Yeah. But, well, did everybody keep their eye on the shark? I lost sight of him. Oh, I think I see him over there on the other side. Uh-oh. Wow. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, that is just something I don't see every day. Unless you're Joseph. Or me. We see it kind of a lot. That was Bruce. That was the mechanical shark from Jaws. He was named Bruce during their filming. Steven Spielberg named him after his attorney, Bruce Raymer. That is still his attorney to this day, so at least the guy can take a joke. The filming with Bruce did not go as planned. The shark was a real problem. They took the shark on location. They filmed in the Atlantic Ocean. When they took they've been using it a lot for our new Peacock streaming series of Ted. When season 1 gets released, they've been filming a whole bunch of scenes down here on this street. This is the old Wisteria Lane, and that used to belong to ABC's Desperate Housewives. Technically, it's just an average residential neighborhood.
If there is one thing everyone in suburbia can appreciate, it's a good neighborhood.
And we do like to remodel these sets out here between different productions. So, of course, with these homes, they don't look entirely the same, but they do look somewhat similar. We don't have to change the sets all that much. There's another series, another TV show that films down here a whole bunch. It's a Mindy Kaling production. It's called Never Have I Ever. I believe their 4th season, their 4th and final season, is soon to be released. All 4 seasons have filmed scenes for episodes here on the old Wisteria Lane. We don't call this street Wisteria Lane here on the back lot. We call it Colonial Street, an average name since it is an average suburban neighborhood. ABC's Desperate Housewives is probably the most famous thing to film on this street, but just like any one of our other locations, it's a set that gets reused time and time again. The Burbs, starring Tom Hanks, Casper, the Friendly Ghost, music videos. If you look up Smash Mouth's All-Star music video from what, 1999? That music video filmed here on Colonial Street. You never know what type of production might use these buildings. You have to keep in mind, though, with most of these backlot buildings, they are just facades. They might have all 4 walls, but a lot of these buildings do not have interior space. We only build what the camera is going to see. So when it comes to a street like Wisteria Lane, we might build just enough inside. We might build a little bit of a living room. We might build a staircase that leads to nowhere, because none of those buildings actually have second floors. But we build enough, that way if the doorway opens, that way if you see through some of the windows, hopefully it can look legitimate. But 99% of the time, we're not filming interior scenes on the backlot. We've got the sound stages for interior filming. We can film all sorts of interior scenes inside. Some of these have been used in the latest movies, Furious 9, among others. They got another one coming out, I guess this month, it's May. Later this month, Fast 10 hits theaters, Fast X, that's right, they're in the double digits now. They're not stopping anytime soon. This next set, I think you're going to know if you're a fan of thrillers, if you know movie classics, if you know Alfred Hitchcock. I bet you know. Hand side, and take a look at that. There's the one and only Norman Bates right now. He's working at the motel himself. He's going back inside of cabin 1. 12 rooms. There's 150 of us. Some of us are going to have to double up or triple up. Oh, you know what? This might not have been the best time to stop by the motel, and I think he might have noticed our tram. He's helping that guest check out. We're just going to stay quiet. He's just going to leave us alone. We'll just continue the tour. We'll just, oh, Norman, please. Not the knife. Norman, we talked about this. Norman, no! Going to be entering one of the most colossal sets to be built out here. We are entering the airplane crash site scene from Steven Spielberg's War of the Worlds. Take a look around. This is all that is left of Tom Cruise's neighborhood from the movie. The airplane that is on your left is a real 747. They purchased the plane from an airplane graveyard and took it apart piece by piece, loaded each piece onto a flatbed truck, and then drove each piece here to Universal Studios Hollywood so they could film this one and only scene for the movie. Take a look at this.
The airplane crash site set is a perfect example of a set that is all designed around a vision that Steven had.
When we first began to sit down to talk about War of the World, I thought, what if the 747 goes in right in a big neighborhood? Because it's just something you don't see.
You're doing good. If you can keep pressing me. Listen, I want you to close your eyes, okay? Now I'm closed. Bobby, get in. Get in.
When they were putting together this scene out here, it took them 3 weeks to construct the set. Took them another week to film on it. In the movie, the scene's on screen for an entirety of just 4 minutes. So all of this work for just 4 minutes worth of camera time in War of the Worlds. Speaking of minutes, we are approximately 10 minutes from the end of our tour. We will be returning to the theme park shortly. Remember to pull the emergency cord if you need assistance and remain seated at all times. Universal's been fortunate enough to work with these Academy Award winning directors. Our latest and greatest is Mr. Jordan Peele.
Movie magic only happens when a team of collaborators, often in the hundreds, work together to take an impossible notion and bring it to life. This is Jupiter's Claim, a nostalgic, small-time Southern California amusement park owned by former child star Ricky Jupe Park. Over there, look into the Winking Well and have your picture taken just like the kids in that old 90s movie Kid Sheriff. That's what this whole place is loosely based on. Remember that one? No? Well, I do. A little further down, you can see the brand new Star Lasso experience. Built to showcase an unbelievable new live show. Well, it's not looking so live anymore. Anyway, behind this Hollywood fantasy of a gold rush frontier town lies a sinister secret. It is smack dab in the center of a UFO hotspot. What's a bad miracle? You're about to find out. Welcome to the world of no.
That's right. Happy trains. It's closing time. You don't have to go home. You can't stay here. Come back again. Hasta la vista. Adios. Well, I guess we'll take a piece of Jordan Peele's advice and get out. But we are happy to have him as part of the Universal family. Hopefully for a long time to come. We're going to be visiting another family.
stay in your seats. Our next stop is the Sullivan Truck Repair Warehouse. We've been invited to a party hosted by the Fast and Furious crew. Yeah, they've invited all of us to their Monday afternoon shindig. That's very generous of them. So we're definitely going to take them up on their offer. Now, the main part of the party is actually too sure what that means, so I guess we'll find out from them. I think we're going to find out right now.
My name is Roman Pierce. Pleased to meet you. My buddy Hobbs asked us to stash you in Shaw for a while. So we brought you in our secret spot. We're having a few friends over, it's a little messy, but it's all good, the more the merrier. Especially if you're right there in that third row, like I was saying. So look, see over there? It's Hobbs' urban assault vehicle. Best truck the U.S. government can buy. That work of art back over there was made by my man Tej. Think of it as like a Mona Lisa on wheels. Extra quality.
So did you break it down to them?
What's that?
You had one job to do, Roman, one.
Yeah.
All right, look, guys, we're gonna keep Shaw from finding you. To keep you safe, we need your help.
Safe?
We don't want the syndicate tracking us. So put away your cameras and turn off your cell phones. One flash or one ringtone could give us away.
Well, here we
I
go.
gotta take this real serious.
Okay, pull into the next bay and we'll meet you in there.
That we are. Hang on to those 3D glasses for now, folks. Don't need to put those on quite just yet. I'll let you know when the right time comes for the 3D.
Everybody out! The FBI! Turn that music off!
This is what we doing. This is the race day after party. And where
Roman Pierce, FBI, don't move.
Bill?
That's right, party's over.
You know how long I took to iron this shirt, man? I'm not.
You're under arrest right now.
Hey, let's back up a little bit. I got it. It's lightweight. First of all, I don't work for you.
Oh, really? Well, tell me, Roman, who do you work for?
We don't work for nobody. Cop, I suggest you clear out of here, otherwise we can't guarantee your safety.
Guarantee my safety? I'm the one holding the gun.
Yeah, but mine's a whole lot bigger than yours. Escort this now.
Let's go, Cookie Puss.
You got an ugly suit on, man. It's cheap.
Somebody out there really pissed off Shaw. So we get ugly fast.
Yeah, don't worry. Lucky for you, our whole family is protected.
Are you kidding me, Roman? You didn't shut off your phone, bro?
I gotta call you back. I'm in the middle of tonight.
See what I'm talking about?
Call you back. It was on vibrate. Shaw traced us. Ops can't hold him forever. Letty, Roman, we're up. Driver, move that vehicle. It's about to get real interesting. My Mona Lisa's all warmed up right next door. Roman, grab the truck. I need you and Letty ready to roll.
Well, it seems like Roman's phone call might have given away our location. We're gonna pull into the next area, see if Toretto, Letty, Roman, Hobbs, and Joseph can get us out of here in one piece. At this time, go ahead, put those 3D glasses back on. I think things are getting a little furious from this point out.
Which one of you is the witness? Speak now or you all get fried!
This is our turn.
After them!
Okay, guys, it's showtime.
ano dyan, Tim? Rosaw ba kayo?
Yay!
Rosaw ba kayo? Rosaw po tiro.
Yeah.